5:57 on my alarm. Are you acting on impulse? Good morning. Hallelujah. Earth, fire, water, spirit, Jesus, my ancestors and my way seers and my guides. Help me. Give me what it is I need to know right now to help me rise and shine. So it is, and so it is. So heaven and earth it is. Ashe. Okay, ready? That's mm, hmm The Five of Blades. Keywords: plotting, domineering, elitist, vengeance, war, and vanquishing. Take a knee and pledge your allegiance to the Five of Blades. The usurper sits upon the stolen throne. But fear not, because the gains from an undeserved victory will not last. Remain loyal to your allies, but be mindful of betrayal. The Five of Blades card warns us to be watchful for any unethical behavior, especially within ourselves. The Five of Blades card, furthermore, subscribing to any notion of elitism in any form to portray a sense of superiority above others is an impediment to harmony on all levels. Elitism only serves to divide us. We are all in this world together, and everyone has their understanding and realization of the world around them and the world within them. We are better served trying to understand and learn from each other instead of imposing our ways upon everyone else. No man is an island. The Five of Swords relates to the feeling of being overwhelmed and the belief that we must struggle in our quest for survival. At times like these, we may want to just look after ourselves, feeling that perhaps we might sink if we don't. After all, if we don't look after ourselves, who will? It is true that we cannot expect anyone else to take care of our needs. But too often, this perspective is taken too far, and thus we may act selfishly, adopting a philosophy of looking out for number one. Many of us experience situations which damage our trust in others and lead us to believe we can only rely on ourselves. Yet, it is worth remembering that love, love is a greater force in the world than scarcity, and that there are enough resources available to take care of all our needs. The fear of scarcity can unfortunately make it a self fulfilling prophecy. So it is important to revise our negative beliefs and trust again. Pressure will ease off. Be supportive. The problem, overwhelmed. The first shuffle message, the Seven of Vessels. Keywords: anxiety, panic, regret, socialize, integrate, focus, clearing, and choices. Whenever we become disquieted, our fears and anxiety conjure up an array of images in our minds. The more we focus on these thoughts, the more they become real. These illusions of the imagination should be yours to conjure and wally under your direction. You should not allow them to rule you. As the dreamer, only you can determine the significance and import of your dreams. Only you can decide if a thing has positive or negative connotations for your life. When you see this card emerge, it means that you have choices to be made. Stop retreating into your comfort zone. Go out into the world and make the most of each day and enjoy the small pleasures of life. Second shuffle, the moon. Happy new moon in Pisces. The keywords: fertile, chaos, lunacy, inspiration, magic, supernatural, imagination, reality, attraction, mystical, and psychic. The energy of this card is intended to be both attractive and unsettling because the moon's compelling influence provokes and disturbs. Human beings and the world we live in consist primarily of water. The moon controls the ocean tides, our emotions, and in subtle ways it even affects our physical bodies, menstrual cycles. The moon bears a human face, depicting the effect it has on our moods. The imagery in this composition evokes this energy of these primordial forces at work and what it would feel like to be completely enthralled by this unnerving upheaval to our reality. The gemstones in the columns refer to the mineral kingdom, while the woman, Luna, wading in the pool, appears to be in a trance. A wild wolf guards the woman while she is in this altered state. An allusion to lunacy. Her presence reflects the necessity of learning to navigate the psychic waters suggested by the aphorism. The mystic swims in the same sea that the psychotic drowns in. Guard your emotions and your sanity, or abandon yourself to them. Third shuffle, final message. Then page, the knave of pentacles of diamonds. The keywords: education, sensible, practical, methodical, research, timing, dedicated, and earning. The Knave of Gems is full of youthful optimism regarding material ventures. Thankfully, this is balanced by the mature knave's practical sensibilities. The young man wears a watch on his right arm while clutching a large gem, teaching us the value of time management and planning. He also clutches a large coin engraved with the bagua to signify his deep philosophical understanding of natural cycles and strategic planning, timing. The mature aspect of this card is a suave networker who is good at negotiation and brokering deals. The Page of Pentacles. Your reputation goes before you. The Page of Pentacles represents the manifestation of dreams and goals. He has an entrepreneurial spirit, and like the other pages, takes action to make his ideas a reality through learning and application. He may not know everything there is to know about a subject or aspect of life, but he's willing to try his best and make an effort with the humility of an apprentice. This card also represents the importance of reputation to a successful life, that the quality of one's being is just as important as the quality of one's work. For the Page of Pentacles, what he does and who he is are one and the same. Therefore, in a sense, he represents the balance of personal as well as material enrichment. Prediction: becoming a new person, guidance, a need for reputation building, problem, loss of reputation. Secret language of birthdays: Monday, the day of the progressive intuition. Happy birthday, Pisces. Shrewd, tasteful, charming, possessive, claiming, and domineering. Your meditation: imagine having to carry everything on your own. Imagine having to carry everything on your own. Imagine how having to carry everything on your own. Thank you, Pisces. I'm learning a lot from you. It resonates. Pisces, your personality. 21 minutes into the live, in brief, a Pisces born on March 11th has the temperament of an artisan. These gentle yet determined souls follow a personal path throughout life. They are drawn to extremes, and whether or not these have a positive effect, March 11th people will learn the lessons they need to learn. They are sticklers for truth. See what sunsigns.org has to say about you, Pisces. Happy birthday. If you have a March 11th birthday, you are always experimenting with new things, something new. The astrology sign for this birthday is Pisces. Happy birthday. You have the gift to make any situation advantage. Being able to take on any situation, Pisceans are valuable assets. Pisces, you have a desire to know what makes things and people tick. As a result, you have made some mistakes and have made some improvements. You may have different birthday personalities. What this means is that Pisces, you are very adaptable. Happy birthday, Pisces. Born on March 11th, you're innovative, adaptable, efficient, and tender, moody, loyal, and extravagant. Happy birthday, Pisces the fish. You who are born on this day, March 11th, have a special water connection. You tend to be free of worry. Also, you are in complete control, which makes you more desirable as a friend or business associate. This element of your birthday personality also influences your compassion and emotions. This, as a negative, however, can make you a moody Piscean. This is just one of your few imperfections. If you have a friend of, if you, as a friend of a March 11th birthday Pisces, are having difficult times, you need to look no further for a shoulder to lean on. Those born on this day are concerned about their loved ones and are endearing individuals. Your friends and family members love you and return the favor when you need to express your feelings or vent about certain issues that are agitating. You are a giver, And those around you are often surprised by the arrival of flowers to the doors. Are you looking for a lover? Your birthday horoscope shows that you need a lover who will be loyal and sincere. Someone superficial will be quickly dismissed. You seek someone who is romantic and likes intimacy. You are full of ideals and love to pamper your baby. If you are looking lucky enough to have a Pisceans with a March 11th birthday as a spouse, you have someone strong and someone who can handle the highs and lows of a relationship. Once a Piscean does connect with someone special, you need to know that he or she will stand by you if you are going through some difficult periods in your life. Yes, indeed, Pisces, you are a keeper. In some cases, the March 11th birthday astrology analyst predicts that you need to watch over your spending habits. And frankly, if today is your birthday, you spend too much money. You work hard all week, but then by the middle of the week, you have to borrow money until payday. Yes, you should enjoy some of life's simple pleasures, but financial stability is important. You should not go off on spending sprees as if there is no tomorrow. In addition, you have financial obligations and should invest in your retirement account. You are going to need that funding account confirmation, huh? To live on if you are to live painlessly in old age. However, I am sure you will manage to shave any financial burdens. The Pisces birthday personality traits for March 11th shows that you may be very susceptible to emotional highs and lows. This imbalance can be irritating. You can learn to focus and make more efforts to control this behavior. You must do this. In terms of your health and maintaining positive friendships and business connections, this Pisces birthday, zodiac birthday, needs emotional stability. So let's talk about fitness and health. To preserve harmony, Pisces, you could try meditation and yoga. Yoga works with your inner person as well as help you stay flexible and toned. There's something to be said about achieving nirvana. In brief, those born with their birthday on March 11th love to take things apart and put them back together again. Pisceans are sort of a chameleon as they adapt to most situations with ease. However, your birthday meaning also says that you can be moody, and this can be irritating to those around you. Pisces, with the right person, you can be loyal and loving. Your friends find it hard to get along with you. Those Pisceans born on this day could benefit from yoga. So Pisces, your spending habits needs to change. Save some for later. March 11th, Pisces, you are a curious individual. Being born a Pisces, you may have multiple personalities as you are extremely adaptable. Your friends adore you, but find that you can be moody. Your birthday horoscope warns you to watch your spending habits. Happy belated birthday to the Pisces of yesterday and the day before. Famous people and celebrities born on March the 11th. Douglas Adam, Sam Donaldson, Terrence Howard, Bobby McFerrin, Vinnie Paul and Paul Wall, Lawrence Welk. I don't think I know any of those. Happy birthday though, Pisces. And the rest is in power. This day that year, March 11th in history, 1702, the Daily Courant published the first daily newspaper. In 1888, northeastern U.S. colossal blizzard, excuse me. In 1892, Springfield, Massachusetts, first baseball game for public viewing. In 1927, New York City, the Roxy Theater opens. Samuel Roxy Rothafel, owner. In 1959, the Black Woman opens Broadway the play, Raisin in the Sun. Let me screenshot that. I might have to see if I can find that to treat myself. Your March 11th verdict moon sign is Mean Rashi. We're not going to that. Time is not allowed it. So we will be going to the Chinese zodiac sign of the rabbit. Sunsigns.org. Okay. The Chinese zodiac rabbit is aware of their motivations, their feelings, and movements. But sometimes they question their behaviors and social situations. They know how, excuse me, they know they have conducted themselves to the best of their ability, but are never quite certain if that means they behaved correctly. The Chinese rabbit tends towards introversion, finding himself content in the quieter, lonely moments that come his way. Rabbits are touchy. It's not hard to hurt their feelings, but you may never know as they'll bury that away. A rabbit sign is creatures of order, and this order will set them completely ill at ease. It is a harmony that is at a rabbit's heart. For all their tender heartedness, all they want is to be loved and accepted, even while maintaining themselves in a place of seclusion. The Chinese zodiac sign rabbit's strength is a keen awareness of their inner self. Time spent in seclusion contemplating their motivations is important to the rabbit. He tends outward control. What a rabbit feels is their business, and what lies beneath is deeply private. This allows them to appear calm and collected, even when they're feeling anything but that. The rabbit characteristic shows that they know when to speak and when to withhold speech. They never bother to speak when what they have to say is not worthwhile. Rabbits are deeply focused on self improvement and thus will pursue perfection in all things in their lives. The most confronting thing about the rabbit is that their honesty is beyond question. Deception is simply not in their nature. Their analytical nature doesn't stop with themselves. He can turn that to others and is adept at dissecting their nature. Some of the rabbit sign's best assets, when turned on their head, are some of their greatest weaknesses. Rabbits are timid around other people while caring deeply about what they think. Their innate sensitivity makes them easily hurt, while their retention of their emotions keep them from letting others know that they've been hurt. The rabbit man or rabbit woman enjoys living in the safety of his home, but this can lead to him becoming a hermit, secluding himself from the world. They are staunchly honest, but this also means they are incapable of even the gentlest of deceptions. Their analytical nature, unfortunately, can lead them to becoming disillusioned about human nature and embittered about those they associate it with. The Chinese rabbit zodiac sign is a diligent worker, careful in all their endeavors, provided their deep need for freedom is met. They are capable of being amazing producers in the workplace, but he must have his security and be his boss. His concern over his sensitivity of security leaves him unable to cope with being under another's thumb. The rabbit wants a secure office with a comfortable workplace, not adventure or travel. It is important to know that a rabbit is primarily concerned with their security and welfare, and this can stand in the way of their sense of altruism. Rabbit as a boss is going to be an excellent leader if you are seeking solid and secure income. He doesn't take unnecessary chances, but will take what seems like odd directions that turn out magnificently for him. He has that sense for buried riches, for finding the value in things that others can't quite see the point of. The Chinese rabbit as a boss will broker deals with ease. His diplomatic abilities are beyond reproach. He is well mannered, gracious, and persuasive, seeing his way through a mutually agreeable decision where others were left unable to reach an accord. The Chinese horoscope sign rabbit as a co-worker who can be touchy can work in conjunction with others and would gladly negotiate out divisions of labor or project plans. His sensitivity to others' emotions and opinions allows him to come to a reasonable accord and keep the workplace friendly and warm. Their major failing can be a sort of timidity, which, if not overcome, can lead to a decided difficulty in taking advantage of opportunities. In Chinese astrology, the rabbit prefers to be independent financially, squirreling away money for later days and keeping themselves secure without the assistance of others. No matter how much money a rabbit has packed away, it isn't ever enough. He always wants to make just a little more sure that his security is solidly in place. This can end up being a problem as he can hesitate in putting money to work in the interest of having money put away. In these circumstances, he could wind up being stingy and more than a little over concerned with the bottom line. The Chinese zodiac rabbit is not particularly sentimental. They are deeply in touch with their thoughts and emotions of those around them. They don't immediately fall in love, and this emotion can be quite difficult for them. While dating, the rabbit does not have much tolerance for human flaws in their partner, a direct result of their sometimes overinflated opinion of themselves. Attempting to seduce a rabbit is a fool's bargain. Their reticence extends, itself to having to be the initiating member of a relationship. The big problem for the rabbit is that relationships require shared sentimentality, and that speaks against everything that they stand for personally. It offends their sense of decency, and certainly their typical reserved nature. The rabbit Chinese sign lacks self confidence as a rule, and this can create problems with their love relations. Their appetite is capricious, but their sense of decency can leave them being a bit prudish. Even if their appetite runs deeper, they're too reserved to act on them. Going through, getting through. To a rabbit requires getting through into their emotional burrows. Showing patience and understanding with him or her can get them to open up in this area. His habits tend towards a tender and careful lover, deeply connected with those he shares these intimacies with. He must be his fragile emotional nature. It makes it impossible for it to be otherwise. The years of the rabbit. February 19, 1939 to February 8, 1940, February 6, 1951 to January 26, 1952, January 25, 1963 to February 12, 1964, February 11, 1975 to January 30th, 1976, January 29, 1987 to February 16, 1988, February 16, 1999 to February 4th, 2000, February 3rd, 2011 to January 22nd, 2012, January 22nd, 2023 to February 9th, 2024, February 8th, 2035 to January 27th, 2036. Your ruling planet is Neptune, which symbolizes spirituality, illusions, love, caring, and psychic abilities. The two fishes are the symbol for the Pisces zodiac sign. It says your birthday tarot card is the moon, which is incorrect. Based on the tarot order, it is the Justice card. So give me a moment. I'm going to find the message from the Justice card and continue. "6:51 p.m. on my alarm. Are you looking for spiritual connections? The justice message. The Two of Cups to my left. The justice in the center, followed by the Two of Pentacles. Take it how it resonates. These are my energies. And for my journaling, educational, spiritual purposes. Are you glossing over? I missed that one. The Two of Cups. Keywords: conjunction, sacred marriage, joining, combining, fortune, blissful, communion, and partnership. A couple raises a toast to their sacred union, while above them a winged pixel blesses them with a life of good fortune. The purity of their intentions create the ideal conditions for the pixel to manifest, ensuring them a life of contentment. This card alludes to the alchemical marriage of a dual nature. The man and the woman symbolize the joining of the sun and the moon, represented by the gold and silver goblets. The creature hovering above them is analogous to the formation of one mind and one spirit. As a result of that union, it also represents the presence of divinity as well as the offspring of their bond. The Justice card. Excuse my background. Keywords: balance, equity, compassion, truth, dues, scrutiny, evaluation, and karma. The divine goddess Mayat is weighing the heart of the deceased against the feather of truth. This card represents the cardinal virtue of justice. Those who come into her presence can expect to receive fair judgment. Thank you. She reminds us that all of our actions have consequences and that karma is unavoidable. For the ancient Egyptians, justice was not blind, and Mayat represented the ideal of truth. The devout individual would make a declaration of innocence to her upon entering the afterlife by stating 42 negative confessions that affirmed that they have lived a righteous life. 6:55 p.m. on my alarm. Are you looking for new experiences? Mayat's feather would then be placed on the scales and weighed against the individual's heart in front of Anubis, who ruled the realm of the departed. When the justice card appears to you, she reminds you to be honest in your dealings with others, and above all else, to thine own self be true. The Two of Pentacles. Keywords: balance between work and family, juggling, dexterity, nimbleness, and precarious. A young man stands on a pier by this turbulent tides, juggling two gemstones under the watchful eyes of Ganesh and Hestia. He seems quiet, quite confident, engaging in his juggling act, despite the ominous weather brewing around him. The rocks represent the balance between work and life. This display of skill is representative of the care with which one has to maintain harmony between those relationships. Justice. The Justice Tarot card represents absolute no shades of gray, just right or wrong. It will commonly show up when you have an important decision to make, and any decision you make regarding this will be final. Changing your path afterwards is nigh and impossible. All other directions having been removed once this action is taken, let's take a look at this Justice card, meaning in the upright and inverted position, followed by the meditation at the end. The Justice card. A moment of silence, please. All praises due to God. Your Most High, however you want to look at your higher self. p.m. on my alarm. Are you staying quiet? Are you jumping to conclusions? Justice. As is applied by its name, this card represents justice, fairness, and honesty, and the laws of enactment. In the straight place, it means that the ties of justice are operating correctly. Make the decision that is the fairest possible given the circumstances. 25 notifications I shall not read. The past events. In the recent past, you have been called on to make a decision. That's why the Two of Pentacles. That's juggling. Confirmation. This tarot card showing up here indicates that you made the best decision you could. If you're if you fear that your judgment is biased or selfish, set yourself free of those. You made the best call you could. The present events. You're currently in the position where a decision must be made. That's today. You are being called on to make the fairest decision possible, and rest assured your current thoughts on the proper decision are the right ones. The future events tomorrow. The future holds an important decision that will deeply affect you. Rest assured, the presence of this card shows that the decision will be the fairest possible. This may not be exactly what you hope for, but it will at least be balanced against your situation. The Justice Tarot card in reverse, followed by the meditation at the end. Justice should be blind to make the fairest judgment. Justice should be blind to make the fairest judgment. This tarot card indicates that at this time it's deaf and dumb as well. That is the best possible result. The other potential is deliberate meticulousness and deceit. Whatever the case, this indicates there is a miscarriage of justice in the works. The past events. Have you been questioning a decision made recently? Do you wonder if it was in fact pure and correct, or if it was made from a position of selfishness or dishonesty? Wonder no more. That decision was decidedly influenced by forces that were less than altruistic. Whether you or others made it, know that what was done. And at this point, there's nothing to do but live with the result. Past events. The decision you have been called on to make right now is challenging your honorable nature. You may be angry, bitter, or just not a very nice person. But if you would like to keep your karmic slate clean, reconsider your current decision. It will be irrevocable once made. The future events. Based on your current path, the fate of a decision currently in the works will work against you, whether it is because of the people involved or the circumstances surrounding the decision. The final verdict will be less than balanced in nature. Prepare yourself and get your ducks in a row. Your current tactic will not work. It's time for change. Your meditation. For the Justice card in the upright position, an hour on the live. The associated color is gold for justice. This tarot meditation of the Justice card in the upright will focus on the concept of fairness, honesty, and true justice. The gold cloth must be laid out before you with the candle at the tip and the card placed upright. As you begin your meditation, focus on the concepts of open mindedness and the examination of all data from an objective point of view. As you settle into your meditation, you will slowly find yourself in a courtroom. The plaintiff and the defendant sit in their section. A judge, a gavel in hand, is seated at their podium. 7:08 p.m. on my alarm. Are you looking to compromise? Off to one side, you see the jury, seated quietly and waiting to hear the evidence brought forth. The plaintiff's lawyer comes forth, describing in detail and even in non provocative language the crimes of which the defendant has been accused. He brings forth without fanfare the pieces of information that will be best represents his case. Occasionally he begins to conjecture, but the judge upholds every objection the defendant's lawyer puts forth. He will have no persuasion in his courtroom. He will have no media show. His only concern is that the case presented is complete and correct. The audience supports his decision with cheers, crying down the lawyer's attempt to bring dishonesty and conjecture into the courtroom. Only the facts, only the truth. It is the jury's job to decide the case. Once the plaintiff ends his opening statement, the defendant's lawyer comes forth, presenting his information in the same fashion. The jury sits quietly, listening, nodding at the information without fanfare, frowning deeply at any form of dishonesty or conjecture. The case proceeds with the information being presented in the fashion already described. There is no room in this courtroom for anything other than the complete truth. In the end, the decision is laid out in a fashion that carries justice. The penalty is neither too high nor meaninglessly low. And both the plaintiff and the defendant find the judge's ruling fair. Everyone's reaction is satisfied. True justice has been served here today. Uncorrupt, uncorrupt, and pure. As you observe the case, keep track of its contents, the nature of the charges, and how they may pertain to you. Write your observation down in your journal and pay special attention to anything that seems geared towards you. Remember, when making a decision, let honesty and justice prevail. The associated colors are orange for justice, for the meditation of the justice card in the reverse. This tarot meditation of the justice card reverse will show the dangers of injustice, deceitfulness, and selfish drives in meting out decisions. While you set up your meditation area, think about when you have been called on to make a decision and you dearly wanted to judge your interests. Think about those times when you see the same kind of decision making. There are dangers in this path, but this is not the path of self preservation but self interest, and they serve no one well. As you settle into the meditation, you will find yourself sitting in a courtroom. The plaintiff and the defendant converse closely with their clients. Their expressions of rodent like and sneaky, and they whisper plans and schemes to scary justice in their favor. As you cast your eye across the chamber, you see the jury discussing amongst themselves, and you see that the plaintiff's lawyer has made his way over to them. He hands them envelopes brimming with money and speaks to them of the news surrounding the case. Over his shoulder, you see the doorway open to the judge's chambers, where the defendant's lawyer is handing out money to the judge, who looks like a malevolent and self-satisfied cat in his actions. He is not keen on justice, only on his wealth and progress. When the court starts its session, each lawyer represents their case, tinged with showmanship and deception. Each turns the facts to suit their argument, to best suit their client's victory. Each attempts multiply times to object to the other's shenanigans. But the judge overrules each objection in turn as the case progresses. The jury pays no mind to the facts, perking up only when things become dramatic. This is a circus, not a courtroom floor. There is no justice here, only showmanship. No fairness, only the rule of the dollar and entertainment. In the end, the judge rules and the judgment is a harsh one. 7:16 p.m. on my alarm. Take a risk. A fallacious lesson at the expense of the guilty party. One suffers, and this courtroom serves no justice. As you slowly come out of this major arcana justice tarot card inverted meditation, pay attention to the court's ruling and the lawyers and the jury's methods. Do you see echoes of your behavior or those of ones who may judge against you? Write these in your journal and reference them later. Remember that when making a decision, an honest decision benefits everyone. Your next cards come from the minor arcana cards, the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Wands. The energy has changed to the Queen. You look for those cards. I'm not going to go into the Queen, those cards from sunsigns.org. I will be coming from the intuitive um, tarot deck. Try to speed this up. Ten of Cups. Mm, mm, Don't like those cards. The Ten of Cups keywords: posterity, memorialize, excuse me, my tongue, contentment, fulfilled fullness, legacy, milestones. If we are fortunate, we get to a point when all our work has paid off and we have much to be grateful for. Sometimes we have a desire to immortalize these triumphs so that they may serve as a testament to ourselves and others. While these edifices or institutions that we create may indeed inspire the younger generation, we must remember that it is not the edifice itself, but the lessons that we have learned via overcoming turmoil that matters most. We should also remember that it was through the celebration of smaller victories and milestones that we arrived at this point. The Queen of Wands. Keywords: care, counsel, guidance, encouraging, integrity, service, and enthusiasm. The Queen of Sticks combines fiery regality with altruistic nobility. She exudes warmth and shines her light forward to tell us that she is in service of others. The Queen offers words of encouragement that will stimulate your enthusiasm. She represents a kind woman who is sincere and supportive. She is seated with her familiar cat, the spirit, the cat. Both of their gazes are fixed penetrating, and scrutinizing. The Queen of Sticks, the Queen of Wands, has intuitive insight or sight that allows her to see beyond outward appearances to the truth of any circumstance. Approach her with integrity. She will not accept deceit. Happy birthday, Pisces. The March 11th birthday compatibility. You are most compatible with people born under the zodiac sign Pisces. This is an excellent bond between two Pisceans, which is truly a match made in heaven. You are not compatible with people born under the zodiac sign Libra. My, me? A relationship that can get better or become worse. I agree. Could have one or the other. Your lucky numbers are 2 and 5. 2 stands for the gentleness and sensitive personality and a considerate temperament. 5 symbolizes enthusiasm, excitement, adventure, and optimism. Your lucky birthday colors are turquoise and silver. Turquoise is a calm color that symbolizes clairvoyance, optimism, peace, and loyalty. Silver is a color that stands for elegance, style, tenderness, mysticism, and prosperity. Your lucky days are Thursday and Monday. Thursday is the day ruled by the planet Jupiter. It symbolizes happiness, joy, optimism, and motivation. Monday is the day ruled by the moon. It stands for intuition, emotions, love, and caring. Your birthstone is aquamarine. This gemstone can help you overcome your inner fears and be more social. The ideal zodiac birthday gifts for people born on the 11th of March: a dream interpretation book for the man, and a scented tissue or aromatic candles for the woman. I'll take the book. So happy birthday, Pisces. Back to the secret languages of birthdays. Your advice, well, today is the day of the progressive intuition. So your advice: excuse her. Deepen your thoughts and feelings. Do not be too concerned with tangible goals. Put more energy into your spiritual development and don't be afraid to let things go. Those born on March 11th are usually very aware of how they look and are anxious to make a good impression. Consequently, they will need to take particular care of their skin, hair, nails, and teeth, seeing that they get the proper vitamins as well as using the proper cosmetic aids is essential to their efforts in this area. The March 11th people often make excellent cooks and can enjoy entertaining the right people in their homes, thus combining business and pleasure. Their aesthetic sensitivity for food and presentation is usually strongly marked. All substances that produce mucus, such as cheeses, particularly rich ones, should be eaten in moderation. March 11th people must be particularly careful not to go overboard on cream, butter, and sugar. Vigorous exercise is recommended for those born on this day, but competitive sports should be avoided. Those born on the 11th of the month are ruled by the number 2. 1 plus 1 equals 2 and 11, and by the moon. Have I been doing this wrong? Let's see. Since those ruled by the number 2 often makes good co-workers and partners rather than leaders, their social talents for March 11th people may be enhanced. Because Pisces is ruled by Neptune, March 11th people come under a moon influence and Neptune connection, which grants strong intuition but also a propensity for runaway imagination. The number 11 lends a feeling for the physical plane as well as a possible interest in doubles of various kinds. So the 11th card of the major arcana is justice. A serene seated woman holding the scales in one hand and a sword in the other. She reminds us of the order of the universe and that balance and harmony will be maintained in our lives as long as we continue on our path. The positive aspects of this card are integrity, fairness, honesty, and discipline. The negative aspects are low initiatives, impersonality, fear of innovation, and grievances. Justice. Do as you would be done by. In this card, we see the familiar figure of the Lady Justice. In one hand, she holds a set of scales, which she weighs upon each opposing side of an argument as well as right and wrong. And in the other, she holds the sword of decision with which she will inevitably administer her considered verdict. The message this card has for us is that the universe is ultimately a fair place, and even though it may not seem so on a day to day level, whether this is due to karmic law, divine retribution, or simply that people are inherently good is not revealed. The card also reminds us that we each have a responsibility to act in an ethical way, and if we do this, our good deeds will in time come back to us. In the same way, if we don't make amends, our mistakes will come back to haunt us. Prediction, justice will prevail. Guidance, being honest in one's dealings. Problem, treated unjustly. Happy birthday, Pisces. We have come to the end of the reading. However, to close it out, I'm going to go ahead and gather my soul card for today. Take it how it resonates. All right, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. I'm Shavonda. Clear this deck for me. Spirit, please show me what is my soul card message you have for me today, please, in regards to my current situation, please, and what it is you wish for me to know right now, please, to help me rise and shine. For today is Monday, the day of the progressive intuition. 11 shuffles for my soul card message you have for me today, please, in regards to my current situation and what it is you wish for me to know right now to help me rise and shine. please, and thank you. Amen and ashe. 11 shuffles. Like to knock on the door to spirit, huh? It did 12 shuffles. Distraction. I start over. I'm sorry. Ten. One more shuffle. 11. Surrender. It's my surrender card. Card on top is 114. It's like a justice. Come on. My soul card is card number 44. Take a leap of faith. Take a risk. Sunsigns.org have to say with angel number 44. In brief, angel number 44 serves as a message from your angels, reminding you to stay committed and focused. It signals financial success, stability, and the creation of a new beginning. Your angels encourage you to protect your positive energy, maintain self discipline, and believe in your strength to overcome challenges. sunsigns.org. Angel number 44. Angel number 44 is a number that represents hard work. As we go through our lives, we might forget how deeply connected we are to the rest of the universe. Our energies bind us to both the spiritual and physical worlds. As we navigate our lives and make our decisions, we have protectors from the spiritual world that work to guide us. These entities act as a guardian angels. Furthermore, they watch over us and seek to lead us on our true path. Trust your angel 44 with all your heart. Biblically, in the New Testament, it is recorded that the final days of Jesus' ministry were 44 days long. The first day began with Jesus, when Jesus was crucified, and ended on the day he gave final instructions to his disciples before ascending to heaven at Mount Olives. The number 44 represents the chosen people in the Bible. It also has a connection with the number 4, which represents earthly creation. The 44th time Jesus is mentioned in the book of Luke, he was found alone. Peter's name in the Bible is mentioned the 44th time in the book of Acts 8:14 and 15. The Gospel book of John, the name of Jesus appears the 44th time in chapters 4, verses 50. The name Abraham is mentioned the 44th time in the book of Genesis 16:1. To provide us with advice and direction, they leave us messages. These messages appear in our angel numbers. Angel numbers can be any sequence of numbers that we frequently see. They come to us with important directions for our spiritual guides. They are also to help us navigate difficult times and lead us to important truths about ourselves. You have been going through financial instability for a while. Hence, the occurrence of angel number 44 in your life is a good sign. It is a sign that prosperity is coming your way. Money is an important part of our lives. We cannot live without money because it brings us the basic needs that we need to survive in this life. This number represents happiness, hope, and joy. Hence the reason why angels are coming to you with the financial abundance that you have expecting for a while. The moment you see this angel number, it is a clear sign that troubling times are gone and happy and fruitful times are coming. Opportunities will come your way in abundance that will enable you to make good money that will last you years. It is time for you to take action and focus on the future by working hard in everything that you indulge in. Angel number 44 is a combination of the strengths of angel number 4. Two fours in sequence magnify the meaning of the angel number 4 and create a new message. On its own, angel number 4 represents stability and support. It also carries vibrations of success and effort. Do you know what the master number 44 means? Angel number 44 has a special relation to our passions. It tends to deal with strength and willpower about our work or recreational life. If this message occurs to you frequently, then it could mean that your hard work will pay. If you focus on something, then the time for you to reap the benefits of your success might be near. And when the vibrations of number 4 double in angel number 44, the message carries similar themes but is more related to your interactions with the spiritual world. The concept of support and stability will rise to the angelic realm. In this scenario, it means that you have the support of the spiritual entities, the good and bad. Besides, your connection to your guardian angel guide is stronger during these times. Angel number 44 represents hard work. It shows that you can complete the most difficult task. However, it is not to suggest that it will not be an easy voyage. Just because you have found your given path does not mean there won't be obstacles. Angel number 44 might be presenting itself to you because obstacles are coming and you need to persevere. So be wise in any decisions that you make. And based on the meaning of 44, this angel number comes to show in love matters that you should not be afraid of anything. The blessings you possess rub onto all the people that you interact with. Your personal and romantic relationships are likely to be successful because of your character and loving heart. You are concerned with the welfare of people around you. Your guardian angel guides you in such a manner that you give love in the right place without getting hurt. Negatively is one thing you do not condone in your relationships. The moment dark energies start interfering with your relationships, you will have to seek the help of the angels because you cannot do everything on your own. Number 44 meaning shows that you have to let go of the past to thrive to the future. Your relationships should not be based on the things that happened in the past. Your guardian angels are showing you that you have been through a lot in the past, and it's time to take great steps towards your future. This angel number also symbolizes support and stability. The blessings you possess will enable you to enter into relationships easily. The angels will guide you in every step and they will help you in making sound decisions that will not affect you in the future or even in the present life. So, firstly, this angel number comes to you to show you that it is time for you to start focusing on yourself and put aside other people. It is good to take care of the people, but do not neglect yourself. You need to indulge in things that enrich your soul. Put your career aside for a while as you take care of you. It is time to discover your life's purpose and work on it. Many people are afraid of venturing into the side of their life, but you need to understand that you have a purpose in life which you need to pursue in one way or the other with the guidance of the divine realm. And secondly, you have worked hard to achieve your goals and objectives. Seeing number 44 everywhere is a clear assurance that it's time to reap all that you have been sowing. Your guardian angels is always by your side to support and motivate you. Rewards for your hard work will come in more ways than you can imagine. Be ready to accept all the blessings from God because He will not disappoint you. He has heard your prayers and is answering them one by one at His own good time. Lastly, this angel number is urging you to always be positive in your actions and thoughts. It will not cost you to get rid of negative energies for some time, negatively bruise, disappointment, and failure. While positivity leads to success and prosperity and peace of mind, take hold of the angel's message and you will and shall be well on your way to achieving great things. I'm going to leave it right there. I can't continue. How much time do we have, Spoon? Okay, we have enough time. Number 44 is the International Dialing Code of London. London is regarded as the greatest city in the world. This number is also a happy number because if you replace the number of the square of its digit and repeat the process, the answer will equal to 1. The number of candles in the Hanukkah box is 44. The 44th president of the United States of America was Barack Obama. In mathematics, the 44 is an even number whose expression in words is 44. It is divisible by the numbers 1, 2, 4, 11, 22, and 44 in gem, geometry. A 44-sided polygon is tetragon. Wow. Football player Floyd Little wore the football jersey number 44. Angel numbers are used to show that angels are trying to pass messages to us through various numbers that exist in numerology. Angels will not manifest in your life if there is no need to do so. So, the appearance of the angel number 44 in your life reveals that divinity is involved in your day to day life. This is the number that signifies good luck. Your spiritual growth will determine the number of the messages you get from the angels. 44 angel number is pushing you to get a grip of yourself and explore the spiritual side of your life. Your guardian angels will guide you towards spiritual awakening and spiritual enlightenment. Heed to your guardian angel's messages, and you will be able to draw closer to God as time goes by. It seems that your angel is rewarding you for your dedication and focus on your angel number 44. If there is a task you gave your attention to, your angels are urging you to pursue that path. You are likely on a bountiful journey, and the angels are offering you the solitary solidarity by trusting your instincts and continuing to guide push efforts into your pursuit. You might find that you will reach a higher level of fulfillment in your life. If times get rough, these higher entities want you to know that they will be there to support you during the moments of struggle. And furthermore, your guardian angels want you to know that this will be worth whatever hardship you face. You won't be alone. When the angel number 44 keeps appearing to you, put in the effort to all your dreams and aspirations. Also, know that you have all the strength and support you need to achieve your goals. You should feel confident in your abilities and instincts and know that there is no task that you cannot overcome. The angels have to lead you to this point for a reason. You will soon reap the benefits of your work. Just be patient. Angel number 44 shows that you can complete the most difficult task. In numerology, angel number 44 signifies setting a solid foundation for present and future generations in your lineage. It symbolizes balance, business, financial prosperity, discipline, hard work, confidence, and determination, amongst others. This is a number of abundance, prosperity, and success. People who possess this number are business minded and workaholics. That has been my birthday tribute to Pisces. 7:51 p.m. Just an alarm. Hope you enjoyed the listening. Until then, God's will, I'll be here tomorrow. Enjoy your justice energy, the remaining of your night. And good night. Okay, you too.